ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Chilton Streams. My name is Josh, and today we are continuing our adventure in Hytale. Or I am continuing my adventure in Hytale. This is the first video that's going to be going up on the YouTube channel. I have been playing Hytale a little bit over the last few days as it's come out, kind of experimenting, and I plan to have a full video released onto Chilton Games, probably March, what we're aiming for. Today, our primary goal is to get geared. We are going to be going for good armor. I have a bunch of thorium cooking. I've got iron tools and armor, and we're going to move up to the next gear. We're going to see how far we can progress in the next hour or two. So let's get you up to speed as to what it is. Hytale is a game that is developed by Hypixle Studios. Yes, Hypixle, like the Minecraft server. 7 years ago, they started out on their own game. 7 years ago, they started out making their own game. And there's been a lot of turmoil in that time. But we are here now, playing the game in person. It was purchased by, I believe, Riot Games, and it's been in development with them for a while. 6 months ago, Riot canceled the project. Hypixel Studios bought it back. Is my microphone working? Yeah, it sure is, but I feel quiet. Okay, hopefully I'm now a little louder. Hypixel Studios bought the game back from Riot, and they have now released it in early access. It has over 1 million sales or pre-sales already, so Riot Games, you can eat your heart out. It is a fantastic experience. There's like little bugs and quirks here and there, and it does feel a little empty, but otherwise I would describe the game as, it's not Minecraft. It is more like 3D Terraria is really what it feels like. So we have a map. This is the world of Orbis. We spawned here, and the map doesn't show the areas you've explored. It shows the areas in proximity to the players. You can see we have a circle, which is centered on our current location. I have chosen to inhabit this little mining outpost. So I have a farm going. I've got some animals, not quite domesticated, but within easy access for me. And inside here, we have our crafting room. So for those of you that have played Terraria, some of this will be similar. Minecraft has a few different workstations to do specific things, but you do all your crafting in one location. This has multiple workstations as well, but for different types of crafting. So if you want to make and level up armor and weapons, we have things specifically for furniture. That's all located in different workstations, different workbenches and blocks. And it seems right now that the main game progression is leveling up these workstations. I don't know if there's a main game or a final boss. A mechanic that I was introduced to yesterday, and this will all be included in the full gameplay. This is the first time I'm just streaming it with the intention of uploading to YouTube. We went into like another dimension and gave access to this memory log. Maybe I should do that first. So as we explore the world of Orbis, we are documenting the life forms that we encounter because the goddess of this realm has lost her memory. And so we are now the memory of this world, is at least the lore I've been operating under. So let's take a nice ride with our horse, and we'll run down to the nearest location. At the bottom of the screen, you can see a yellow bar that is depleting. That's the stamina bar. We have a stamina resource to consider here, whether it's our own or a mount that we're riding, although the horse has more stamina and his stamina regenerates faster. Also, it's not right and left click to interact with blocks like you would expect in Minecraft, although I'm sure you could repair to that. You'll see a lot of press F to interact on screens if I walk up to these berries or to dismount the horse. Everything is F, because when you're wielding a weapon, right click is block with those weapons. So there's a block and parry mechanic in the game for combat, and you use F to interact. So this is our goddess, our lady. Probably something all other than Ionite. For anyone that might get that reference, Our Lady Ionite. And below, we have this Guardian. Now, I defeated him once. I don't need to defeat him again. I can just hop through this portal, and I get transported to a beautiful other realm. This is the Forgotten Temple. We can see these friendly folks. And you will note as well that the game is, of course, in early access. And so this concept is, up until now, unfinished. Oh, the early access sign here is gone. Oh, but he's still got his. So we can trade. We can't trade with him. We can trade with this rootling. And then each of the doors has one of those early access signs. What we can interact with here is the statue of Our Lady. I would assume eventually these might lead to different dimensions. And I can now add 48 memories, and that's going to unlock progression milestones for us. So we'll do that. And now we have 2 more memories unlocked. So the first memory unlocked the ability to craft chests and eternal seeds. We can now craft chests and eternal seeds. Oh, and we get teleporters. Max teleporters. I wonder what that's about. Another teleporter, decorative chests, eternal seeds. So that's more stuff from the farmer's workbench, as well as a morph potion at the alchemist's workbench. I should be able to make that soon. We've also completed our catalog of the Quebec, the rootlings here. And there is more for us to explore. Oh, you're the elemental. Nothing mythic. Those were aberrations that I fought in the desert. The void spawn. Yeah, these guys. Found in Desolate Basin. Yep, they are scary. So today, we're going to be going to a new biome and hopefully encountering many new creatures and enemies above and below the earth. The world generation functions, again, very similar to Terraria, where it's not randomly associated. The world builds in a predictable manner. Hey, buddy. Have a good day. Ow! It's fine. I'm healed. The way you eat here, you don't regain health when eating. You gain regeneration after you eat. You'll see in the bottom right of my screen, there's an icon. My horse is gone. Nope, he's right there. Hey! You leave him alone. So here's how combat works. You can block attacks, and you can swing to attack. If you press and hold, you will charge a more powerful attack, but at the cost of more stamina. So there's the resource management. The horse wants to lie down, but we're going to take him for a ride and ride back to the safety of our home so that I can go to sleep. Something important for me, this was my first starter base. I lived in a little farm shed here. In the controls, if you're wanting to play this game, I rebind sprint to tab rather than control. That's much easier for me to press with my ring finger. And you can enable toggle sprint, which on the horse makes running much, much easier than having to press it with your pinky or ring finger and then press A underneath to strafe back and forth. Just random mechanical tips. And we're going to get home. I'm going to sleep, and then I'm going to pull up a second device to check my audio levels. And so we're going to point the horse in towards a wall, press F, and then back away before he smacks me in the face. Oh, so there's a little lag spike. They happen from time to time. This should be my thorium. And we'll grab some more coal. Feed the forge. And we'll hop up for bed. And see how my audio is doing. That sounds pretty good to me. Once I get some delay. Yep. Okay, cool. It is now early morning. We can watch the sunrise. I should totally put a window there. That would be great. And we'll go back to our workshop. Like that. So now we've unlocked eternal saplings. Yeah. So I can buy saplings now. Saplings cost 5 Essence of Life, which are collected through the cultivation of plants. Harvesting crops, basically. We're currently looking to collect these resources for harvest. Some eggplants, some pumpkins, and a bunch of redwood specifically. Either redwood, maple, or fig blue. To me, those all sound like northern crops. As I mentioned, the world generates predictably, so we're in like the plains and forest here. But if we go to the north, things get cold and icy. And if we go to the south, they get hot and deserty. You can see there's another temple there. And there's a variety of other structures dotted about the map. So today, our goals are to head north. Perhaps we can conquer this castle and then find ourselves a cave to dig up some adamantine, cobalt. So we have thorium, cobalt, adamantine, and mithril are the elements we have. Each ore has a description given for it. Except for mithril. I don't know how to get that, but probably has something to do with the void. Again, could be an early access item. Before we do that, though, I am currently in iron armor, primarily, and we are going to upgrade that to thorium. Now that we have the thorium, we could upgrade our furnace, but we need cobalt. So we're going to be getting that today to upgrade the furnace. With this thorium in hand, we should be able to go back to our workstations. And we will craft a thorium. I think my copper hatchet's fine. Oh, we do need trees. Let's start with our thorium pickaxe, because my iron pickaxe is dead. Yep. And we're going to craft that. It pulls the resources from our chests. So it can grab resources from anywhere, which is awesome. I need to level my workbench before I do that. And in order to do that, I need azure. Where do I get azure from? Maybe from here? I think it's the blue one. Can I make anything? Nope. I need to level up these workbenches as well. Ooh. Ooh. All right, well, we're needing wood, so let's craft ourselves a thorium hatchet as well. We'll put these tools to rest. Somewhere. And on our way to collect that azure, hopefully we can see some crops and things. I could take the horse, but I want to do farming on the way. And by farming, I mean... Oh, I can see your chats. Hey, sorry, brother. I get hyper-focused into what I'm doing. Thank you so much for following. We have people in the chat. You know, small Twitch streams. I get hyper-focused into the game and talking for the purpose of YouTube video production. And you're, like, off in my peripheral vision because I've got a big... show for the video. This is what my desktop looks like. And so you're way over here on an ultra-wide monitor. There we go. Okay. Good to see you guys. Hello. So, as I was explaining to chat, our goal is to upgrade to thorium armor and tools. I'm not sure how familiar you are if you've been following the development of Hytale as a game, but we need to go and find some azure wood. This isn't azure, is it? I think this is oak. Ash. Close enough. So we're going to be going on a little adventure here. Hytale's a fantastic game. It is not a Minecraft clone, though it is made by Minecraft developers. No, I play a broad variety of games. This is definitely a kitchen sink channel. So when I'm not like hyper focused on grinding out for, oh, there's spiders everywhere. Hey, buddy. Ow. I play usually different types of games on specific days of the week, but I want to get this video recorded and see most of what the early access has. So I'm going to be playing this pretty much every day for the next 2 weeks, and then I'll go back to my normal upload schedule. A variety of mini games, some campaign stuff. Occasionally I'll play a factory Friday. Why is it green? My pickaxe? Because it's the ore that we collected yesterday in the desert. I've been streaming on Twitch for a month. I've started up just this year. So relatively new to Twitch streaming. I've been uploading YouTube videos for about a year and have started a variety of new channels, including a new YouTube Twitch VOD channel, which you can find on YouTube at the same username, Chilton Streams. Focus. Focus while I fight the wolf. Let's back up and eat something. Oh, boy. Oh, he knows what's coming. He's not into that. I'm Canadian. From Italy. Quite the trek. I hope there's not too much of a time zone conflict. I hate the spiders so much. These ones aren't as bad, but the little white ones that you get underground are the worst. I'm not currently living in Canada, but where I am located right now, the weather is great. The weather back home is pretty cold. Yeah, it is cold and unpleasant in most of Canada right now. All right, we have a graveyard. This is pretty cool. And a new dungeon. What did we say about this on the map? It doesn't say anything, but I'm assuming there's another shrine below. Oh my. These sarcophagi are often filled with skeletons. The Lost Civilization coffin, yeah, predictably is full of skeletons. Just this one? Empty. Alright, we're gonna switch back to our torch. Whoa, I think this is new. Let's place a torch. Okay, very spooky. F to sit. Oh, there's just a chair. Sorry to hear about the loss of your Twitch progression there, friend. This is very spooky scary. Hytale is really excellent at producing instances of atmosphere like this. Like, their lighting engine isn't super crazy, but it's more than capable of producing strong scenes like this. Oh, they're ganging up on me. I like that the enemies block too. The surround sound is not helping me. It sounds like sounds are coming from behind me. Maybe sounds are coming from behind me. Alright, you're ranged there, friend. I can be ranged too. Let's play ball. Yeah, nice. All right, and now what we're looking for is loot. And mostly loot in the form of openable containers. Seeds! Seeds are actually awesome. I'm totally going to steal this chest too because it's pretty. I guess I'll take the stone axe. We can recycle that into rubble. I've got to be careful to keep track of my ammunition supplies. I don't know if I need to be opening sarcophagi. Unless they're gonna wake up and sneak up behind me, I don't see much of a point in that directly. Appreciate the tips there in chat. I'll see if I can take those into note. Though I'll review in more detail. Oh, I see. There's a secret here. I'll review in more detail after the stream. I like to focus on gameplay and gameplay interaction when playing. Oh, there's goblins now too. He swings thrice. Whoa, big weapon. What is this? A scrap mace. Okay, it's not actually that fancy. Gotta make sure I'm marking and lighting my way as I go. Oh, and it opens into horrible death cave. Spider cave. Ugh. Whoa, what are you? A silk larva? No, that's something else. If I run out of inventory space, I am definitely dropping the tools. You're gonna attack me, right? Nope. Alright, man, you don't want to bug me. I ain't gonna bug you. Just because a friend's got a creepy face doesn't mean that he's a bad guy. I don't think there's a backpack. None of the tables have that as a crafting recipe. And your inventory is quite large. So I think that they're wanting inventory management to be a part of the gameplay challenge. Oh, they buffed the bow. What's my ammunition like? I've got one arrow. That's why overusing the crossbow is dangerous. It's great for rapid fire or a lot of enemies, but it tanks your arrows. I've got food. Here, we'll switch. I'll eat the mushrooms. We're going to be getting rid of the other stuff. No, I'll keep the wood. I'm going to get rid of the tools. Wilson, I appreciate the offer, but I'm going to request that you're keeping business matters to external outside the stream. If you want to chat in an hour and a half or so when we're done, you can leave the comments at that time. But during stream, I'll request that you keep conversation towards gameplay focused matters because I don't want a detention split while I'm recording. Oh, I thought you were a rat. I didn't mean to fight you, buddy. I'm sorry. He just drops meat. Okay. Not the end of the world. Did I break the chest? No, because I'm using it. I don't... Nah, that's fine. I'll remember that when there's looted. I'm hearing horrible noises, but I can't tell where. The directional audio is a little broken right now. Ah, there's loot down here too. Spooky, scary. Ugh. Oh, they're the worst. It's so effective in such a subtle way to make you uncomfortable. Let me up, please. Thank you. Floating brazier. That's a pretty cool brazier. I'd be stealing it, but I happen to know I can craft them already. I think it's called the Dark Temple brazier. So I'm going to go under the assumption that this is the Dark Temple as a structure. Okay, so the direction audio, that worked that time. I definitely heard him right behind me. And he's dead. Okay. The skeletons are numerous, but relatively weak. Okay, and now I know where I am. We've done a full loop. Cute wall? The wall of skulls? See, I hear what sounds like spiders, and I don't like that. Cute wall of secrets. Secrets? Secrets wall? Kind of. Yeah! Straight up a secrets wall. Silver ore. What do I have that I can get rid of? We'll get rid of all this scrap stuff. I can use and even more secrets. Oh, you love to see it. Holding on to tools isn't entirely wasteful, even though I have superior equipment, because there is a scrap bin. Yeah, these feel like little cutouts. I was about to say, I feel like I miss Minecraft's crit system that adds a little bit of skill to combat, but there is still skill with, like, the charged attack. I'm not trying to fight you, buddy. Calm down. Everything's okay. So now I have the instinct, I'm like, do I break all of these in the search for secrets? Ah! Oh! It's just gone! It's Hytale, it's not a bug. It's not a bug. Don't change a thing. It's not a bug. It's perfect. It's perfect. Everything about that was perfect. I have been deliberately avoiding any... Yeah, shocking on the chat. I've been avoiding any, like, looking into the game since it was officially released because I wanted to go in blind. So this is a full blind playthrough. Although at this point, like, Etho has uploaded Hytale, Spiffing Brit has uploaded Hytale. And I want to know what other people in the community are discovering. I can see... Ah! Secrets! I can see secrets. Wait, but those bugs are similar to the ones in Minecraft, the worms? The white bugs are sort of similar in model to silverfish. Oh, this is what I was seeing. These are the secrets. Damn. Like, you're gonna have similarities. Minecraft has zombies and these are the fuck spiders. So profanity, but useful in this context. Let me switch to my shield. I don't want to deal with them at all. They're awful. Their faces are just bad. Look at him. Look at how terrible it is. Burn it with fire, and they're poisonous. Now, what's crazy is that when I play Minecraft, I often download mods to make the spiders worse, despite having dealt with arachnophobia on and off in my life. I think Minecraft spiders are like super derpy. I can't tell if this is too far. More loot. You know, I came for wood, but I consider this still pretty productive. I want health potions on the bar, please. The squeaks, he's gone again! It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's absolutely a feature. I love this. How much ammo do I have? I've only got 5. I don't really want to spend it. This structure gen is not perfect, but we are in a sandbox voxel game, so I can always just build across should I need to. Let's put a... No accidents. Oh, okay, now we're up in this room. Is it bad generation, or is this intentional? Do they want me to be doing parkour? That's always the thing, like, when there's a problem with the game, immediately I'm always wondering whether or not it's intentional game design, or if it's something wrong with the game. If you as a game designer intend for a structure to appear broken as a navigational challenge to your players, the way that Bastion remnants are broken in Minecraft, that's good. But if this is an error in the code, then it's something that needs to be refined in order to adhere to the vision that the developers have for their game. I talked about this more when I was playing Little Nightmares. Little Nightmares was confusing to me in that I wasn't sure what the intended difficulty of the game was. It felt like at times the game was very easy and intuitive, and other times that the only way to discover a solution to a puzzle was literally to die. So having that balance as a developer can be really challenging, and it can be really rewarding for the players to work through that when you have games in development like this. This is a redwood. This is redwood. We are going to chop a redwood. We have the technology to do so. And then I've got to go over to the blue biome. Yeah. And see if that's the wood that I need. Also in this, you can jump up 2 and even 3 blocks at times. It's pretty great. This one, just this little guy will chop down. I don't have a ton of inventory space. And trees in this game fall spectacularly. I love the tree mechanics. Okay, 64 redwood is pretty good. Oh, harvest winterberry. Different type of berry. Do I have anything in my inventory I don't need? I can eat some more mushroom, I guess. Get that health boost going. Let's get rid of this and this and this. And add a torch to the torches. Okay. You go do your things. I'll go do my things. Oh, this is a big tree. Is this a structure? It's hollowed out? No, it's just a whole structure. Maybe this is intended as like a starter. It can't be. I would love to see that and have some be like, yes, starter base, grizzly bear. Yeah, oh boy. Okay, maybe the sounds are working. Because he roared and it sounded like it was on the other side of the screen. Output device. Stereo. Headphones. Please save changes. There we go. Oh, do I have... I had my headphones on backwards. The game's actually fantastic. I'm the problem. Yeah, okay, now things sound proper. Oh! It's a seedling, rootling village. You guys have exclamation marks? You guys have carrots. Do I get mana for carrots? I do. I have mana. And I have carrots. Okay, this is what we're here for, folks. So long as I have the inventory space, we will collect the mana. The life essence. I know what it is. Blue trees. I think this is what I'm looking for. Look at this. This has to be a pre-generated structure, like it growing with the roots tangled over the rock. Look at how whimsical that is. This is what I'm talking about when I'm asked what the genre of Hytale is. Like, medieval, fantasy, whimsical, squirrel. Squirrel's not the genre. Where's the stones? Black stone. Like, it doesn't have so much a genre, but it feels much more fantastical. Yeah, Bluewood than Minecraft does. Minecraft is really niched it out in trying to lend itself that you as the player can decide what you want the world to become. But Hytale does feel much more locked in, again, like Terraria, to a specific genre. And I have no problems with that at all. I think that having a very targeted game builds into the natural story and narrative. This is a game that is trying to tell a story. We have lore. We have a history that's being laid out for the player to discover. And the core story of the game world is going to change, or is going to be consistent every time, even if the stories that the players themselves want to tell will remain consistent. But I think it gives a good grounding point. This axe is so much better. I cannot describe. Going from copper straight to the thorium is wild. Oh, I can also just eat this fruit. I wonder if I'll have a stronger cooking recipe. I would love to see cooking become a core part of the game in the way you can make Minecraft with mods like combination mods like Farmer's Delight and Carrot of Life, Spice of Life mods, where you can use food as a resource to increase the strength of the player. I'd love to have the player go on like side quest missions, foraging for specific ingredients to craft rare dishes that give you permanent boosts, or like per life boost. So you could go and find a whole bunch of this fruit and cook a dish with it, and eating it gives you 10% extra life. But every time you die, that is reset. So you have to eat a new dish every time you respawn. Do I have wheat? I have no wheat in my inventory. I can get rid of sap, though, in exchange for wheat. Can I shift G? No, I gotta throw them out one by one. G is the throwaway key in this, where Minecraft is default Q, but I usually reset it to T or sometimes R. Can I do something with this? You can throw rubble. Can I throw this as an explosive? Can I place it? I don't know what you do, so I'm going to get rid of you because collecting the life essence is more useful. And yes, I'm going to run all the way back for one life essence because it is that valuable to me. Oop, I've seen the sky flicker. The venom sacs is a good bonus. I have to run back before I come here and mine for more stuff. Yeah, please run away. Don't attack me. Don't attack me. That's rude. How much health does he have? Let's find out. I don't want to wait. He's dead. Lunch for this. And we away. Way away into the deep down, deep darkness of the night. Am I close to home? Like I don't think I am. I think that home is more that way direction. Yes. Yes, basically in exactly the direction I am looking. I am very eager to build up some kind of a castle. The game really lends itself and it gives you all the tools for that. Chickens! But I want to sort of focus on the adventuring, exploration, and gear aspects before I do that so that I'm not wasting time building out a big structure with iron tools when I could be using adamantine tools. Oh, okay, fall damage is fine. Fall damage is enabled on this world. It's something that you can disable during world generation in the same way you can enable or disable PvP. So this is a single player world, but I do have a multiplayer world that I'm trying to get operational. It seems that Hytale, it could just be my router side, but there's like UPnP conflict issues with getting the LAN to work, but it does offer built-in localized long-distance server hosting. So it's not like Minecraft where you have to actually make a dedicated server. You can basically, what feels like LAN out your world to people on the other side of the globe, should you choose. Okay, I have the blue wood. Yeah, let's upgrade. Bum-ba-da-da. So I've got armor. What do I need to upgrade blacksmith? I need 15 venom sacks. And light hide. The light hide is pretty easy for me to get together. Let's get rid of all this. And we'll dump the rest of whatever in there. Now let's go to sleep. And then we shall do some good planting. Z. What did I need? I needed for this the XP. Yeah. I need pumpkins. Oh. Carrot. Oh my goodness. We have infinite carrots. Okay. You know what the game plan is now? I have basic carrots. We can plant these. Like, whatever. Bag pack? What do you mean bag pack? 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll plant these because we have them. And then we're going to empty our watering can. And now over... Where do we want to put a farm? Farm here? Let's start with 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 5. We're going to see how much water the watering can holds in a single charge. And then this is going to be the size of this crop. This isn't boring. This is empirical research. The lumberjack stuff. You saw a backpack? I will look in the crafting to see if there's a backpack. Oh, okay. It's 20. That's not big enough. It was meant to be. The gods have spoken. I don't know where I got this eternal bag of carrot from, but I am not going to care. I'm going to use it to the fullest extent. A chest with a small handle that looked like a... Like, decoratively... This? There might have been a decorative item on one of these. But there's no slot for backpack in any of the crafting stations. This is just a chest. Yep, just a normal chest. That's what these turn into. Yeah. Okay. Please work exactly the way I think you work. No! I thought... Oh, I know you know exactly what I thought. I thought that I could just use that seed bag to make infinite carrots, but no, this specific spot will now give me carrots indefinitely. Well, I know where I'm moving my new crops to. All right. Let's grab up all of our... Check for any of our crops. I don't see any more in there. We have carrots. We have wheat. I don't know if I can trade berries. I don't think so. Yeah, but I can trade all of this stuff. Okay, let's let's do some fishing trap. This is new. Use water to catch fish over time. Yeah, let's make one of these and see how it works. I can also craft a copper and eventually an iron hoe. Considering my hoe's broken, that may be a good investment, but I'm only going to do it should it break. I need so many seeds. So I'm going to sell the stuff I have. Right, you can sell crops. I think it's 1 for 4. Yeah. So every carrot gives me 4 essence. So I don't need the corn. I'm going to do that for everything. I want all the essence. We're going to craft our super essence. Because I need that one more. It's in one of these chests. There it is. Not this. I need this for the next level of the farm. And we need pumpkins. So we're going to buy 30 of these. Let's grab plenty of those. And let's grab 20 pumpkins. And we need 21 pumpkin. And 28 and that's almost all of our life essence gone, but we had enough, which will get us to the next level. And I can still use this big plot of land for my things. Two. And we'll plant the rest over here. Is this an eternal wheat that I wasn't aware of? And we do need a new hoe. Drat. All right, well. Where was that? Was that in here? Yeah. I have to sit in this window for the craft to succeed. we go. Fishing trap. Let's see how this works. Like I can see fish. This is a good fish spot. It's cute. It look like a fish. Can I interact with it? All right, I'll leave that there and check on it whenever I remember to. How are my chickens doing? You laid any eggs yet? I bet you I need a chicken coop for that. The chicken coop is like a level... Oh, it's a level 5. That's not too bad. I can manage that. Oh, and now that I've upgraded, I can make my armor. Oh. I hope I can make my armor. I need leather. Whoa! Look at me holding it. Right click to equip? No. Yeah, there we go. Very nice. I need leather. Let's look in our chests for hides that I can leather down. This should be turned into scrap. There's actual leather. I must have a ton of hides somewhere. I do kill a lot of animals. Oh, we had all this corn. That's a heavy hide. Oh, here's the hides. Suppose I'll put corn in this. Okay. What is this like chitin? It says we have one. Somewhere in here we have... There. Sturdy chitin. This resilient bone that exercise the creatures. Okay, so it's bugs. Kill bugs. Scorpions. Female scorpions. Which that's what it's from. I could put some iron ore on to smelt. I guess. We'll put this in the scrapper. So when I was saying holding tools isn't bad, you can put stuff in the salvager. And it will spit it out. And then you have stuff. I need to make more arrows. I would be hyped to learn about a quiver. Okay, that's enough. Put them in there. You can also throw rubble if you need like an early weapon, which is fun. I will check on the fish. Can I fish the old-fashioned way? With an axe. Probably swords better. Ooh, the sounds are weird. Yeah, you totally can. A sheep. What was I missing? Is this enough to level it? Nope. I need iron and I need I need those 15 poison sacks. Okay, well, I suppose we go back to the mines then. Quick update of my... Oh, that's right. I needed more leather for my armor. Oh, I'm out of thorium. How? There's no way. How am I out of thorium? Does the axe and pickaxe use that much? I have 75 thorium. The what? Ah, there's more thorium ore. I didn't smelt it all. I did not smelt it all at all. Let's get this going. We can... Let's... We have so many sticks. We have so many sticks. Let's use some of these sticks. Look. You get sticks. Burn through those. You get sticks. Burn through those. You get sticks. Burn through those. And this is my coal making plant. I don't know if it's more efficient or if you should use charcoal just as a byproduct and this is technically wasting fuel or actually converting fuel. But my brain says that this should be powered with coal. And it's not. Well, it is some of the time. Am I crazy? Am I crazy for thinking that? Nah, I'm not crazy. That's a perfectly normal, reasonable thing to do. Okay, I've got iron. I've got food. Let's make a repair kit. Having one of those handy is good. I'm using an iron shield. I probably won't make another shield unless there's something really specific that I need for it. And before we go out and on an adventure... No, these are almost done. Okay, what should we adventure for? Are we going to go back north? Do we want to check out this thing? Let's go check out this thing. Let's do that. I'll take the horse. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, I was really hoping I could jump off the fish. It'd be cool to build a bridge. Imagine having a nice bridge you could run across. Like, that's the thing, is that this game currently, at least to me, more than Minecraft ever has, really lends itself to building paths and, like, connective infrastructure in your world. Grizzly bear. Oh, catfish. Running along the rivers is good for the memories. Like, I want bridges and roads and systems that connect the world together, because you're constantly going and exploring through different regions, and having a smooth way to navigate via horse because this is so fast. Sounds really awesome. Like, the visual of that's great. It's the same instinct I have every time I play Create in Minecraft, the Create mod, where I'm like, I want to build a rail network. I want to build trains that go everywhere, and you never do. I can't sit down and play Minecraft and invest enough time in it to do that meaningfully. Moose cow, he's still after us. Maybe someday. Maybe if I was on a server. Minecraft just is a game that requires your complete devotion to in order to get the most out of it. The Frozen Keep. Look at how well this game lends itself to castles. Horsey? Aussie, please stay here. Please don't kick me in the face. Alright. Ow! I wasn't ready. I hadn't even said Doom music intensifies. Oh, that's a high regen. Oh, it gives you health but delayed. Interesting. Okay. Doom music intensifies. Oh, he broken. Okay, this is where we back up and drink the health potion. Ow. Brother, you hit like a truck. Well, I have fallen. That's what I've lost. So you don't lose everything. That and my horse. Hello? Hello, game? We're back. This is not my spawn location. Why did you put me here? I have so much further to run. I don't have a horse nearby. There's spiders in the forest chasing me? Oh, this is the worst. Okay, you know what's crazy? Having my butt so thoroughly handed to me in that... Is that an animal? Or is that a flower? Sorry, totally... Sorry, I have ADOS. Attention deficit. Ooh, shiny. The goats. Mountain goats. Kid. A kid and goat. Oh, it's raining. Oh, goats eat oats and does eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Oh, does eat oats and goats eat oats and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you? Because a baby goat is called a kid. In the same way a baby cow is called a calf, or a baby goat or sheep is called a lamb. I actually really like the naming systems of things. I think naming and defining is a really important part of our cultural identity. And it's very rare for me to find one, but occasionally I do in fact find a hill to die on. And one of the hills I will die on is that if we cannot define something, it does not exist. And people... like, fight me on this, and they're like, no, things can exist outside of our definition. But I disagree, because there's many things that only exist because of our definition. And the main argument towards this is like, if we weren't around to name things, the universe would still be ticking along just fine. But let me ask you this. What is a planet? Right, obviously the ball of wet rock we call the Earth would still orbit the sun. But in order for us to have planets and dwarf planets and exoplanets and moons, we need to be able to create constraints for what objects fall into those categories. A mouse. And so this is a mouse. I didn't call it a rat, because a rat is something else. And you can define the difference between those things. The color of my hotbar and the color of the sky, we both call blue in English. But if you speak Russian, they have different names for this color and for this color in front of me, even though that's kind of greenish. What you might refer to as indigo they have blue, but they also have a word that specifically describes a paler sky blue called gay boy or goal boy. I think it's goal boy. And so, like, I really don't like blue and light blue. I like having blue, which refers to, like, deep blue, like that. And you have a goal boy. It's independent light color, the same way that we have a distinction between red, brown, yellow, orange. I find it fascinating that the English language has so many adjectives for warm colors. Have I met this snake before? Apparently I have. Okay, let's climb the mountain. We have so many descriptives for warm colors and so few for cool colors. All right, we have blue and green. And then there are, like, specialty colors like indigo, and purple and magenta, and violet. You could talk about turquoise, which is a stone. Cyan is a color. But many times we use things to describe colors rather than having color names for colors. Okay, let's go grab my stuff. Let's get our health boost. And let's run back in here and kick the butt out of... It doesn't tell me what they're called. I'm gonna take all your stuff. Ah, heck you guys. Okay, health potion. Was that a trap? What do they drop? Shadow Weave scraps. Ooh. That's gonna be good for some stuff. Ow. Alright, you wanna play the archer game? I will play the archer game with you. I will play the archer game with you and lose, apparently. Steal your wood. What are you gonna do about it? You can't hit me if I'm moving. Oh, no. Oh, crap, I'm gonna die. Okay, just a second. I have got to... No, I'm in the right desktop. Everything's gone. Sometimes I have a button on my mouse that I press that triggers that power. I should switch it to literally anything else. And it like flips what virtual desktop I'm looking at and totally messes with what I'm doing. Okay. Did I lose the power because of that? I did. I need to eat. Pop a health potion. When else am I going to use them? Come on, poke your head out. They're broken. Nope, he's just dead. I'm glad I brought extra arrows. Or did I just make them and I didn't bring them? Okay, now I can do this and I should be okay. No! No! Windhawk! Why are you doing this? Anyone else? Come on, there's gotta be someone else. I got this really cool power. And look, a skeleton. Oh, look, 2 skeletons. Perfect. Whoa, what was that AI nonsense? Referring to their in-game AI. Yeah, you don't stand a chance. Oh, they have blue. Essence of ice. Okay, are you guys ready for a bad accent? This was an ongoing bit last time. When the Outlanders rejected the flame and spit on their brethren, they turned instead towards the colder regions of the fragile strength found in advancing sheets of ice. Every time there's like an audio description, I'm like, let me pick a bad accent and just read that. Okay, now that I've killed most of you, you got beds? Yeah! Restock my arrows. Frozen camp. I like that it tells me where other respawn points are. You need to select a respawn point. Do I only get 3? I just destroyed the floor. By accident. Yo, that's loot. I'm sure that's better than my rusty iron short bow. Oh, I had one in my inventory already. Outlander doomed short bow. Considered rare. Okay, can we sleep now? Yeah. Me 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 me. Me 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 me. Okay, pay attention now. I'm not dying this time. Unless you paying attention is what led to my death. Oh, this is so... It's so pretty. It's like the color of my backdrop. You know I like the colors when I use them in my branding. Whee! Ooh, double damage there. Alright, now I'm gonna pillage your homes. I guess it's not pillaging, it's just looting. Pillaging is, is the not child-friendly part, I believe. It's good that they're giving me a little bit of thorium, too. That's fun. I do think I've killed everyone in this camp. No, I cannot make it my base. It's not a safe location to stay because those shadow cloak guys, whatever they're all, they will continue to keep responding. Anyway, but now we know what this is, and we've conquered it. We can clear this death. Remove marker. Apparently that's the temple I landed in before. Let's go see if there's a cave. And I can do some mining. What's my inventory like? Horse! You're still here. No, don't get upset. Shh. Don't get upset. Come here. Come here, there's a snake. You hate snakes. But you like me. Yes. Good boy. Okay, let's run. Run past the White Walkers. Yeah, cha-cha. Grizzly bear. The noise maps for the world are so good. So worlds like this are generated through a system, like simplifying it. They use a Perlin noise map, and that gives the world data as for like the elevation of blocks, and as well as things like the distribution of biomes. And their block elevation maps. Oh, I've just discovered a thing. I want to go for this cave. That could be cool. Let's go for that one. He looks deep and promising. Maybe this one's fun. Nope, nope. You hold your tongue. You hold your tongue towards any comments that I may or may not have said. The world is filled with a noise map that chooses the elevation of blocks. And you can see this on like really flat plains super effectively, but it feels very natural and organic. It feels like crafted terrain rather than the kind of chunky, noisy terrain that Minecraft has somewhat become associated for. Is this just a hole? Oh, no, there's the cave part. They've also been really good that when you do have a cave entrance, it's not like, don't... Son of a bitch. All right. We're horsey. We're going mining together. Wow, is it ever dark. Oh, apparently this is moss? Yeah. The music. Again, talking about creating atmosphere. Just subtle music. It's a thing that it does. It's closer to Terraria, way better than Minecraft. Just peck right off. Every biome and even certain encounters have their own music. So that when you enter into an area, the music sets the ambiance for the location that you're inquiring. Is this copper or is this the stuff I need? Yes, it's just copper. I think this is cobalt is what I need. So I'm looking for a blue ore. Cobalt or iron? This looks like iron. Oh, that might be silver. Nope, it's iron. Iron is good as a crafting ingredient. I need that too. Make sure we have a torch. I'm using torches less as lighting and more so as breadcrumbs so that I can find my way out. Okay, so here's an interesting distinction. When I went to the desert, it was like there was thorium everywhere. The desert afloweth with thorium. But I can't read the descriptions. The cobalt description to me led to the implication that it was in the cold. But I don't see it anywhere. And it's not an instance of I'm not deep enough, because the thorium in the desert was on the surface. This isn't a Minecraft diamond situation, or even in Terraria where like adamantium and ochrum spawn at certain elevations within the world map. Oh, is this a new spider? No, it's the same type of spider. I thought it was gonna be like a frostbite spider. Frostbite spider is the worst continuous enemy that you get across games. Okay, again, I've got it. Yep, good. Continuous enemy, like, when I say frostbite spider, most people know what that means. These are valuable. I will take. I will absolutely take the emerald cores. I don't know what they're used for, but I'm gonna hoard them. Yes, I know Dungeons and Dragons sets the standard for like monsters, so you have mythology like kobolds. Kobolds are used in Dungeons and Dragons, and other properties pick them up. I'm gonna use this on my sword. Iron sword. There we go. And now I have an extra inventory spot for iron. But like Skyrim has frostbite spiders. I guess this is a bad example, but I played the roguelike. It's not a roguelike. RPG Dungeons and Dragons Online. They had frostbite spiders. It feels like it's something that pops up across in various games and other media. Maybe it's just me, but that's what they feel like too. They're like frostbite spiders. I just don't like spiders. Which is why people add them to their games. Specifically because me, personally, I don't like them. And they're all just like, let's fuck this guy in particular. I'm sure is what the Hytale developers had in mind. Yeah, they set a good tone. And their modeling is really good. Okay, like, I guess I can't complain. Oh, no! Run away. Run away. Alright, I think our stream's coming to an end. Magma Rhino Toad. Where am I going to respawn this time? Am I going to respawn in the city where I most recently slept? Hytale? Hytale, are you going to spawn me at my spawn point, or are you going to reset me to the beginning of the game? Fuck. Why? This feels like a bug. Where? Alright, well. I hope you enjoy this montage of me running back to my stuff. Oh, is this a mine shaft? Oh, look at that. This is cool. So look, there's lots of stuff to explore in the world. That's like most of the gameplay is just running around and exploring, looting and fighting. It's a good core gameplay loop. It lends itself better to this exploration than Minecraft does. Again, feeling like Terraria, I will keep comparing the games, and I need something to talk about as I run and walk. Should I go get my horse? I don't want to lead 2 horses over there. The exploration element of this game, to me, lends itself better to how it feels in Terraria, where you're constantly needing to trek out from your base to acquire resources, and like harvest from the world around you in order to become stronger in your pursuit towards a greater goal. Like in Terraria, the greater goal is beating the final boss, at this time being Moonlord. Like there's bosses you work your way up to, and I can absolutely see this game leaning towards that. You gear up, at certain progressions in gear, you can go to new dimensions and each dimension has a final boss or something like that. Totally see this game leaning towards that kind of gameplay style. Whereas Minecraft, when you go explore, it's to collect resources, not for combat, but because you want blocks to build in, or you're looking for a place to build your base. And then it's just a matter of collecting farms. Which is why the game feels so time intensive. Is it rewards the player by providing resources for building and like core base development, whereas this game and Terraria feels like the progression naturally leads towards more challenging combat, making yourself stronger as you're progressing towards a final goal. Right, people can speedrun Minecraft in 5 minutes when you get really lucky and have the right seed. On average, I would say a Minecraft speedrun takes about 20 minutes. You do not need all of the loot to beat the game, but you cannot beat Terraria in 20 minutes. You need to spend the hours going through the progression of the game and getting powerful weapons to kill the final boss because their health pools are so large. And the game maintains a difficulty curve as you constantly progress. And we're seeing here that the difficulty curve in Hytale is maintained. I wouldn't say, I would love to say that it's spiked suddenly and, oh no, it's now so hard. But the reality is that I'm clearly improperly prepared for the hostility that this region presents. If I had a thorium weapon and full thorium armor, I would be much more survivable in this region. But I'm still mostly on iron tier. Whereas being mostly on iron tier felt challenging in the desert but playable. And this is now the second, third time I've died. Hello, horsey. I'll be back for you soon. Let's get my health going. Yes, there's also that level of caution that I'm not respecting the game. This is why that bird trail is useful. And so I could definitely be much more cautious in how I am proceeding forward. And also those frickin' frogs suck. Like, that's only sort of on me for dying here the way I did. God, this is a partial loot drop? That's wild. How much room do I have for iron? Basically none. Is this water? Oh, it is. Looks like slime. Oh, no. Okay. Everybody's favorite part of the game. Inventory management. Don't need this. Really don't need the copper armor. Ow! I was blocking. And still no cobalt. Can I get one piece of cobalt? Please! I'd love if someone could look up where cobalt generates. Alright, we talked about being more cautious. Everything's fiery now. I don't like that your arrows are not recoverable. Cobalt's blue. I'm looking for the blue ingots. If you would be able to look up Hytale cobalt location, that would be very helpful to me. Because I thought it would be here, and it's not. At least not in the same way that the thorium in the desert was. There's iron everywhere, which is great. I need iron. And I've got a thorium pickaxe, so if it was tier locked, I'm covered for there. On the roofs? No, it's an ore. I'm looking like iron ore. Yeah, which biome? Which biome and what location within that biome am I finding thorium? I was blocking. It didn't block, but I had my finger on the right mouse button. This is a cute little camp you guys have down here. Like, not only do I not see it generating, I don't see it in the world at all. Everything's silver. Thorium is... Oh, sorry. I've been saying thorium. Not thorium, cobalt, the blue one. Thorium is found in the desert. Cobalt should be found in the cold. Windswept frontiers. That's where I am. Does it have an elevation? There's a full set of copper armor in here now. Ah! Poisoned. Heck, being poisoned. Let's get my health down. Oh shit. Okay, we recover my stuff on heights as well. We're gonna recover my stuff and then we're gonna close the stream. Why, Miss American guy, do you keep on sending me back to the spawn location of the world? I can't TP. / TP. Oh, I can do that. / OP cell. I'm now an operator. / kill all spiders. / teleport. I have no idea what the world generation is. Okay. / teleport. 7. / teleport 1. Let's go down to that 70, get our stuff. And we are taking damage as the payment for the teleportation. Yes, this is cheating, but it's cheating to save time because I'm making a video here. Also, I hold to the premise that Minecraft and Hytale is definitely going to fall into this category. Minecraft is not a game, it is a game engine. It just happens to have a default mode. And most people take that default mode really rigorously, but you can make whatever kind of experience you want out of Minecraft. Hytale is going to be much the same. We are already seeing people use it as a game engine to develop different types of playstyles using the tools made available in this world. And so, for me, within the limits of my interest. I don't want to have the game experience take as long as it did. Whoa, okay, he's scary. Like, I don't want to be punished for my own stupidity so much as to I am, where I'm, like, wasting time. Also, the game isn't resetting me at my spawn point. It's resetting me to world spawn. And I wouldn't say I'm bad at the game. I think that that just demonstrated a pretty high level of competence. My dude is juggling bombs. Hey, dude, would you like to explode for me? Did I run down this cave? Yeah, this is vaguely familiar. Yeah, this is where I fell down. That's all my stuff. Let's dig down here. But that's a boss, like straight up. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, let's... A fire steel golem. Let's equip our shield. I can take a hit from you. Yeah, okay. And he gives me fire essence and iron ingots. That's not super helpful to me right now. It would be nice if he perhaps were to give me thorium. Not thorium. I keep saying thorium. Adamantine. Not adamantine. What is it? Cobalt. Bad things. Bad things. Run away from the bad things. Okay, I want to get out of here now. Is this cobalt or is this still iron? That's still iron. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. If it's not, how deep do I need to be underground to find this stuff? Everything that's generated so far has been iron. It should be on the top. Like thorium generates in mountains. Not thorium. This is a cold biome. I'm in the cold forest. Okay, I'm gonna book it out of here. Let's get blocks on the hotbar. And now we're going to run. I will run to the surface and I will find the coldest, highest biome I can. We'll look there. And if there is no cobalt, we close the stream. And end the video. We're already pushing 2 hours. There's a ladder. You didn't need to pull yourself up. What? Why are you upset? What did I say? Is this not the way out? Where are all my torches? What the heck? Must have taken a left at Albuquerque. I think I can just mine straight out. It's fine. Yeah, there we go. Okay, am I like, I'm not cold enough? We need to get into the real cold here. There's a mountain. Let's go get my horse. We will ride for the mountain. More like Tundra Mountain, so I'm not cold enough for the cold bolt. Can I go /time set day? I am paused. I don't know when I paused the stream, but hi! We're back home. I've loaded up the ores to be smelted. I'll do a recap of that for the video. So we got it smelting here, and we're gonna go collect our crops. And hopefully level up the farm. Infinite carrots. Infinite wheat. Okay. No! I'm one eggplant short. How did that happen? How am I one eggplant short? You've got to be kidding me. Where's my watering can? You can be watered. You can be watered. Run all the way over here, and you can be watered. Do we know what the next level is? No, because I can't plant them. I've got chests in here. Loot chests. Let's grab some loot chests. There's a shelf. There's a shelf underneath. It's fine. I'm going to dump that loot in there. I've got some seeds. Let's do the normal farming thing and plant up a few other seeds. The one tomato seed. So finding seeds is good because it's just life essence. You get life essence from the harvest, you get life essence from the sale. It's good all around. And now that I have more... Oh, I need more thorium. Because, of course, that's what I'm cooking over here. That should be enough. Okay. Thorium... boots first. Medium leather. Where did we put our... We have leather here. Yeah. Okay, craft those. I want the boots more because they're like the stronger visual element on my character. And now, if we can, we need one more medium leather. I should have a medium hide. That's heavy leather. Auto sort. The game has auto sort built in. Do I not have more medium leather? I might actually need to do some proper inventory management at some point here soon. Let me kill one of those buffalo. The buffalo things. I think they give me medium or heavy hides. I can tan that up and then I can make a full set of armor. And then I will have completed the objective of this video, which is getting rare armor in Hytale. Yes, it's only level 3, but it's rare. Or do you... I'm out of arrows. Is that medium? Medium hide. I had 2 in my hands. In my pocket. If you really want medium hide, you go raid one of those barbarian camps. And yeah, they have wolves all over the place. That's the place to get it. Interesting potential farm idea there, I suppose. Okay. Let's tan it. Can I ride in this thing? It's kind of like riding a horse. Oh! Bedtime! This is the way I'm going to bed from now on. Can I turn? How do I... It turned this way before. How do I turn it? Make it faster. I don't know how. Okay, open tanning rack, medium leather, gauntlets. My iron armor was pretty low anyway, so it's good that I'm switching over now. Boom. You could do an entire roller coaster. There we go. Do I have... I still don't have enough things to make things. It's locked. I need the iron. I need the spiders, too, before I can make any sort of weapons. I'll probably skip right to a cobalt sword at that point. No, not ready. Really hoping it would be ready. well, that gives us something to do. We can level up the farm at the beginning of the next episode. I will probably do some inventory management off screen. And that will be that. Okay. Well, thank you so much for watching this episode of Hytale. There will be more to come. This isn't a series on Chilton streams. It's mostly footage for Chilton vlogs. Games. God, channels. But I will be streaming it more, and I will be uploading more. So, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, be sure to leave it a like down below. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to catch these lives, you can check me out on Chilton streams at twitch.tv. And otherwise, until next time, take care. Bye-bye.